Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch, and today is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. If you're watching this video live, let me know. I'm just waiting for that first thumbs up or comment in the chat box. And while we're waiting, if you're watching this recording afterwards, thank you guys so much for watching. I know that these live videos are not always the most fun, but you can fast forward, rewind, pause. Okay, I see a thumbs up. There we go. Good evening, everyone. How are y'all doing? Happy new catalog day. So today's the first day. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Nope, that's the online exclusives. Here we go. Oh, okay. So the catalog launched today. Yay! You can finally order from it. I set my alarm for 2:15 this morning and got up and placed my order very quickly. Luckily, I had gone through the whole catalog and marked everything that I wanted. Of course, I'm showing you a picture of it, but I can officially show you the inside of it, right? Yeah. It is a little bit smaller. We have a lot of new product that's actually in the online exclusive. So this is not the only new product that we have. We also have a lot of online exclusives. And that product, some of it is while supplies last. And then some of it's just going to stay over there. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to think of an example. Like maybe this white ribbon, like I think maybe they're going to restock that, right? Yeah, it's a little bit gloomy here. Let me see if I can switch this over real quick. If you look behind me, yeah, it's kind of gray skies. I think we're expecting some rain. I don't know when. Lori, I do have some catalogs in finally. So yes, will you send me an email and I will give you the price? I actually need to weigh it and see what it's going to cost to ship it. I've got about a handful of people that want to buy one. Sylvia says the online exclusives rock. There are a lot of them. In fact, I said that I really like more of the online exclusive product than I like actually in the catalog. That sounds terrible, but you guys know I'm always going to be honest with you. There are things in here that I do like. If you want to go through the catalog when this live video is over, like when we're done making the project, let me know. David's at a meeting, so I have time to stick around with you guys tonight. Oh, Tina says, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And let me post the link to the live chick candy real quick. Goodness gracious, I forgot to pull live chick candy. I'm thinking, what can I give y'all? What can I pull out of my hat really quick? We'll make the project and then I'll go do it. I know y'all were like, well, how do I know if I want to enter to win? Because you're not showing me what the prize is. You know what? I was just sitting here working on the PDF, not even thinking about the live prizes for tonight. So I'll go pull them after we make the project. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the link. Hey, Becky. I'm sorry I didn't call you. I ran out of time. But we'll chat afterwards if that's okay. Okay, here is the link for the live prizes. And then I'm going to go post the link in the chat box real quick. Or pin it to the top so y'all can find it. I did forget to do that last week. I'm feeling much better, thank you. In fact, I saw my pain management doctor today. Next Tuesday, I see the spine surgeon, but right now the medication that I'm on is actually working. Yeah, so I'm on muscle relaxers and gabapentin. Gabapentin, is that how you say it? Yeah. So it's working. Thank goodness. Okay. The live chick candy has been posted over there. I've got some embellishments and some paper in the other room. Jan, I sent you a link to an email today. Yeah, probably an hour ago. So check your spam folder if you don't see it. I did get your email. I need your address, your mailing address, because I do have your paper to ship to you. Okay, so what else do I have to tell y'all? Let's see. I told you about the new catalog launching. I told you about the online exclusives, that there is a lot of them. So online exclusives, there's a ton of them. Oh, the starter kit special. So if you'd like to join my team and become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you get $165 in product of your choice for $99. So that's a pretty awesome deal, right? Yeah. And if you want to talk about it, give me a call. We can chat. Actually, email me and let me call you, because I get so many spam calls now. I don't even answer my phone anymore unless you pop up on my caller ID. I know that sounds terrible, doesn't it? It's our new normal, right? Okay, so tonight's box is going to be box template 168. And normally I kind of have a lot of different choices for you to what to put in the box. I don't really have a lot of ideas. Sorry. So I was looking for something to fit the turtle, right? So we're using the Turtley awesome stamp set. I'm laughing just because, you know, it's kind of funny, right? So here's how it opens. So you've got your inside right here that you can sign, or you could actually put paper there if you want, but this is a nice place to write a note to your whoever you're giving this to, right? And then it opens in the back. So inside here, I have like an over 50 gift. So you can laugh if you want. So it's a little magnifier. I don't know if you've seen these at the store, but I now have to carry a magnifier in my purse when I go shopping because of the ant size font. You kind of need it. And there's two different kinds. Like I have this magnifier that I keep in my purse. And you just hold it over and see how it magnifies that? Same thing with this. Yeah. So if you're looking to give someone over 50 a gift, I say that, you know, because I think it's kind of funny. But so two different magnifiers and then a Walmart gift card. So those fit in there. Now, if you were wanting to give this to like a child, a Kit Kat bar will fit in there. A Ghirardelli chocolate will fit in there. Lip balm, although you wouldn't want to give that to a child. The little candy bracelets. Oh, and our uninked spots, which let's talk about the uninked spots. So the cloud cover ink pad is not available. So you can order our uninked spots and add the ink yourself. You'll just have to order a cloud cover ink refill. There was some problems with the quality. This is uninked, so of course I can touch it. Okay. The box measures what? What does it measure? It measures 2.5 by 4 by 3/4. And I'm just going to close it just like that. And if you don't like this image, I have a couple other images. So in here, I went ahead and cut this one as well. So if you like this image better, now let me show you something really cool about this, is that the arms lift up. The die does that. See? The die cuts that out like that. So that's a pretty cool feature. If you don't like the turtle set, the set I used last week, isn't it so cute? If I could have, I would have just used this again this week. But I got to show y'all the other awesome product that we have. Okay, so one more thing to tell you, and then we're going to start stamping, is my Stampin' Blends labels. So tonight we're using, you know, the blends. And I have these awesome labels. There's a video on my YouTube page and my blog that shows you how to do these. You basically just use a circle punch and a glue dot, attach them. But I updated it with the new colors. So Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, and Timid Tiger. So that's available already on my website. This marker chart will be updated once I have the markers in my possession. I just ordered them today, so I don't have them yet, but I will be updating the chart as well. Okay? I feel like I've talked for 10 minutes. I actually have. It's 11 minutes past, right? Yeah, Walmart has them. Hobby Lobby has the magnifier. And I think I got the little flat ones from Amazon. I can get y'all the link to that. Okay, so I went ahead and stamped the images because I've told y'all that I am using an electric die cutting machine because I am hoping and praying that I don't have to have spine surgery. All the cutting of the paper and die cutting and all I've done my whole life. I grew up on a farm also, so I think it all contributes to my neck, shoulder, arm, what have you. So I'm trying to not use, you know, my arm as much. So anything that I can do to save using my arm, I'm going to do that. So again, we're using the Turtley Awesome stamp set, the coordinating dies, which... yeah, and then the other set of dies we're using is, what's it called? Texture Notes. See, this is an awesome set of dies. So that's another new item. I did put my annual catalog sticker on here. I need to figure out where this item is. I don't know if this is an online exclusive or a catalog, but eventually I will put a sticker on it, not a sticker, but a label to let me know, you know, where it's at. Okay, so I'm going to get my Stampin' mat and put these guys over here. These are the images I'm going to color. Hi, Vet. Where do you find the magnifiers? Erica's eating cheesecake? Yum. Sorry, lane swerve there. It's like I saw a squirrel. Oh my goodness gracious. We have a squirrel in our backyard. Wait, let me tell you the blends I'm using. I am using Granny Apple Green, Pretty in Pink, Lemon Lolly, and Poppy Parade. Yeah. We have a squirrel that has decided to take over everything, you know, as they do. And I'm not going to hurt him. I'm not going to get rid of him, but he has become a little bit of a nuisance. I need another pair of readers. Today when I was leaving to go to the doctor, he ran right out in front of me and I had to throw on my brakes to keep from hitting him. I just about had a heart attack. He probably did too, right? Of course, I say it's him. We call him Sammy. We've called every squirrel ever that's ever been in our backyard Sammy. That's just kind of, when we first got married, we had squirrels on our bird feeders, or a squirrel, and we named him Sammy. And so now every squirrel that we see in our yard, we just call him Sammy. Sammy's been in our life forever. Anyway, I think it was Sammy, but it could have been another one. Oh, I think I just colored outside of the line a little bit. Oh, well. This is the Poppy Parade. The mourning doves have officially laid their eggs, and they are camping out nonstop on the nest, right on my baker's rack. Okay, so now for this one, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and just give it a little bit of shine. You can't really see it on camera, but I can. Okay, so now for the Lemon Lolly. I'm actually using the dark. Oh, that is the dark. Okay, how many of you guys have already placed an order from the new catalog or the online exclusives? Of course, I'm asking you that question, but then I'm not looking up to see your answer, am I? So let me tell you about this week. Life is just never boring. I'm going to say that. So yesterday, Chase called us and their refrigerator went out and everything in their freezer and fridge was bad before they realized that it was bad. Okay, so that's Chase and Jess. And Olivia, Miss Olivia. She's doing great, by the way. I know some of y'all asked about her last week and I didn't see your comment, but yeah, she is doing awesome. Yeah, she's a little stinker. She's so cute. I just love it so much when she says, "Bye, Gigi, love you. Bye, Poppy, love you." And then she says it like a dozen times. And then I always say, "See you later, alligator." And it's so cute when she says it. And then I say, "After a while, crocodile." And she tries to say it. It is so hilarious. I really need to record her saying it because any day now she's gonna be able to say it much better. But right now it sounds really funny. We get to see her about once a week. Yeah, we haven't got to go down there just because of David's surgery, but any day now we're going to make that drive. Oh, I forgot to do the little rosy cheeks. Let's do that real quick. I can't wait to see the little baby doves. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm just going to be beside myself. I've threatened everybody. In fact, I'm pretty much going to let my ferns, I guess, die on the deck because I cannot open the door and startle them. So I know I have 4 beautiful ferns out there, but I just cannot disturb them. I just can't do it. I know we talked about this last week. Some of y'all said that you've had mourning doves for years and years. Okay, I need to use the fine tip for this part. I'm almost done coloring. And as I'm doing this, I'm like, man, this is kind of calming. That's why we like it, right? Mary Catherine says, is anybody watching the Eagles? I stopped watching the Eagles because I can't handle when something dies or when something gets hurt. And I watched, what was it? E9 or something, like years and years and years ago. I was watching them and I had to stop watching them because I got to the point where I knew that they were going to fly away. It makes me really sad that the Eagles, they leave and they never see their parents again. It's just not right, right? Yeah, it just bothers me. Okay, so we're going to make the box now, and I'm going to start on the 9.5 inch side, and I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 3 inch, 3 3/4, 6 1/4 and 7. And then I'm going to turn it on the 6-inch side, and I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, and 5 1/4. And these measurements will be available tomorrow on my free PDF. Shannon says she loves bird babies. I do too. They're so cute when they start learning how to fly. I don't know if y'all noticed on my windows behind me. Oops, come here. If you look at the window behind me, here we go. Do you see the birds right here? The birds on my window? That's to protect the birds from flying into my windows. Yeah. Do y'all have those? They're bird stickers. Oh, you like my ring? I got it on Etsy. I love it. It's awesome, right? Okay, so if you'll notice, we have this 1/2 inch side right here. This side does not have it, right? Let me move that out of the way. So we're going to start on this 1/2 inch side over here, and we're going to cut up, and then we're going to remove that part, okay? So up here at the top, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to remove both of these blocks. So this is the bottom of our box. So remember that. This 1/2 inch strip over here on the right, this is the bottom of our box. So we're going to cut up to all 4 of these score lines. And then we're going to angle cut that tab, both of them. Okay? Pull these little pieces out. There we go. Now, I got to get my template here. Now what we're going to do is remove this section right here. So we're just going to cut straight across. And that's trash. Okay? So the bottom of our box is now complete. And so we're going to move up to the top of the box. So I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to cut to that second score line on each of these score lines. So 1, 2, 3, and then this is the 4th one right here. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to remove this entire section here. Okay, the next section we're just going to cut on that score line right there, and then angle cut this tab. This next section here, we're going to actually remove that one too. So I'm just going to turn it around so that I can access it a little bit better. And that's trash. Okay, now we want to remove this part right here and then angle cut the tab. And now all we have left to do is to round the corner of this part right here. Whoops. I bought them on Amazon. Let me remind myself to get you the link to them. Yeah, I bought them on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to take the corner punch. I'm actually going to do it upside down. Let's see, is this right? This is a new punch for me, so I'm still trying to figure out. It's easy to use and it's really lightweight. Okay, now we need to put our tear and tape on. So we're going to add it. I forgot to fold on that score line. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for posting on our Chicks Paper Ink Facebook group. I appreciate it so much. Okay, so adhesive goes on that tab. And then we're also going to add it to the bottom down here. Okay. So what we're going to do is that this is going to fold over like that. Wait, let me show you. So that's how it's going to go. So the opening goes in the back, okay? So what I'm going to do, I got to make sure I'm doing this right. I got to make sure that I put the adhesive in the right spot, because if I don't, then it's not going to work. Does that make sense? Yeah, that works. Okay, so you just fold it flat like that and it'll work. Okay. Now, you can notch this in the back so that people will know like where to open it. And then when we add the paper, we'll have to re-notch it. So let's go ahead and assemble the bottom real quick. Whoops, I bent that. Okay, so this just goes in like that. I smushed it too far. There we go. I remember the Lonesome Dove show. Was that Robert De Niro? I can't remember. Okay, so here's the Designer Series paper. I know that was a Western, right? So this goes here. And then this piece goes up here. And all these measurements for these strips and everything, it'll all be on my PDF. I believe this is 5/8 by 2 3/8. I'm pretty sure. And then we've got 2 side panels here that go on the sides. I like this pack of paper. And then this one I'm going to put on the back. It's a different pattern of the paper, but it all coordinates. Okay, so now this piece here, oh, I got glue on my finger. Let me see if I can get it off with this. That was a baby wipe I used earlier to get the ink off my fingers. So I'm going to stamp this little birthday cake at the bottom. It just was too plain just to leave it with nothing on it, right? Especially when I was taking the pictures of the project today. And then how did I color it? Just, Ruh-roh, come here. Granny apple green and lemon lolly. And then this just goes in there, just like that. Oh, maybe I should read the Lonesome Dove books. Did I tell y'all I've started reading books on my iPhone? It's like keeping track of, wait, why did I put that up? Keeping track of my Kindle. I lost it for like 2 weeks. And then, you know, I go somewhere and I don't have it. So I'm like, you know, my sister and my daughter both read on their iPhones. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I have read 3 books in the last couple weeks. So I'm like, ugh, of course, like when I went to the doctor today, this morning, I had to wait for a little while. I read my book. I was like, yay, I'm so glad. I know a lot of people say they prefer to read a real book. And I used to say that very same thing. But, you know, the older you get, you cannot carry all them books with you. I'll never forget the first time I went to Founder's Circle. That was before e-readers. I think I took 14 books with me. I know, that's ridiculous, right? Y'all know I'm kind of an overachiever. It was either 12 or 14 books I packed in my suitcase to take with me. Because, you know, I didn't know anybody. And I was afraid, to go, you know, because I didn't know any other demonstrators really. And so I didn't read very many because I happened to meet Angie, and she and I became friends pretty quickly. It was really awesome. And some other girls too, but mainly Angie. We hung out. We even had dinner in our room. There were some not so nice girls that were there. That's about all I'll say about that. That happens in everything in life though, right? Okay, so we're going to add the turtle with Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's see. I'm going to put one up here. I know some people are probably saying they don't even remember the time before e-readers, right? I'm going to trim the string on the balloon a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tie my bow of the ribbon. Okay, is what good? What are y'all talking about? What book are y'all talking about? Oh, I loved Ransom Canyon. I watched it in one day, the whole entire season. It was like a Saturday. So of course I was able to like stay on the sofa all day long. Yeah, I watched it in one whole day. That's called binge watching, right? Yeah, I loved it. Not to mention the dude is hot, right? That's okay. My husband already knows. I'm not hiding that fact. I don't say that about many dudes though. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else I kind of like in Hollywood. I don't know. Where's my glue dots? Here we go. I'm adding the ribbon first because then it will help me decide where I'm going to put the turtle. Does that make sense? I usually put the images first, but cute. It's kind of silly looking, right? She's silly looking. And this, I'm just going to add with 2 glue dots in the middle. It's easy. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to raise her hand up. And then a dimensional on this. And then after this, we'll have the embellishments. Once again, just like last week, I'm using the Shades of Green hexagons. I love them. When I placed my order today, I wanted so badly to order another pack of them, but I already have 2 packs. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna order more. I'm gonna save them so somebody else can order them. But for whatever reason, I wanted to order more. Okay, so let me take this out. I think last week we used like the pool party color, and then now this week we're using the green one. So I'm going to put a larger one there, and then a smallie here, and then we'll put a small one up here by the head. That was pretty quick, right? What time is it? Oh yeah, because I talked for the first 11 minutes. So if you happened upon us late, oh, you know what? I was going to re-notch that with my circle punch. That way people can see where to open it. Kind of, sort of. Not really. It kind of blends in, right? Yeah, cute. Like I said, if you don't like that image, you can use this one. Its arm comes up just like this one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to look for questions. And last week, I think 3 of you guys gave me, I can't remember what it's called. Is it a tip? I can't remember what it's called. Thank y'all so much. I didn't even realize it till afterwards that y'all had done that. So I know Yvette was one of them. And I'm so sorry. I should have wrote it down. So next week I'll do an official thank you. I'm going to look back really quick for the questions. And then I'm going to go run in the other room and grab a couple gifts really quickly to do live prizes. What die cutting machine do I have? Let me show you behind me. Well, I have her covered up. I call it a her. So I have the Vagabond, and I've had it forever and ever and ever and ever. It's brown. Brown doesn't really match my room. That's not one of my colors. So I did have the electric Big Shot previously, and it worked really well. But I will tell you, their new electric one, it is slow as molasses. So if you can find a Vagabond like on eBay or somewhere, get it, because it is a workhorse. I mean, you guys know how much die cutting I've done for Card Club. So I have 2 of them, and they just work so well. Yeah, so I have the Vagabond, and it has officially retired. But if you can get your hands on one, do so. Did I ever get to buy my machine? Yes, I got my embroidery machine. I did, yes. Life has just kind of fallen apart since then, though. I hardly even got to use it. Okay, move the project up. I probably was working on it down here, right? Oops. Sorry about that. I wonder, maybe my camera is too... Normally it's higher, right? Yeah, normally it's higher. Whoops. Sorry. David is at a bass meeting. I got the safari animals, but yeah, the punch wasn't available. But I went ahead and got the stamp set. I was not going to wait. Hopefully y'all saw me making that. Sorry about that. Put the embellishments here. I got to remember to raise that camera. I don't know why it went down. Grr, there's always something, right? Okay, I'm going to run in the other room really quickly and grab a couple. I'm going to grab 3 items and then we'll do the live prizes. And I just hope and pray that I don't knock over the camera. You know what? I'll go out the other way because I will hit the camera. Oh, you know what? I got some stuff right here I can give away. Yeah. Okay, I have 3 gifts in here. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do the petal pink and white ribbon. I love this ribbon. And we have the dressy embellishments. And then we have the iridescent pearls. So I'll go pull the, oh, I love Tommy Lee Jones. He's always been a really good actor. Okay, so y'all are still there, right? Make sure y'all are there so we can do the prizes. Super chat. Thank you, Yvette. I really appreciate it. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is turn the form off now, and then I will show my screen when I do the drawing. Show my screen. You know what I mean, right? Let's see. I'm going to go get the entries and I will tell y'all how many we have. Wow, we only have 137 entries. Interesting. Okay. Okay, download the entries. And I just need to put today's date. Okay. Copy. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. I'm having a hard time finding the screen share button. Oh, is this it? Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let me turn the volume up. Wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. The first winner is going to get the petal pink and white ribbon. Let me get my Post-it notes here. And here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Sylvia, congrats. Ruthven. Okay. And the second winner is going to get the dressy adhesive embellishments. Congrats, Jill. And then our third winner is going to get the iridescent pearls. Congrats, Emily. Okay, let me remove this screen. Okay, so let's recap the winners real quick. So I will need you guys to email me your mailing address. So Sylvia, you won the ribbon pack. Jill, you won the dressy embellishments. And then Emily, you won the iridescent. So you can either fill out my form at this link, or you can send me an email at this place. Uh-oh. Wrong one. Here we go. Here's the help desk email, okay? Okay, congrats to all of our winners. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do you guys want me to go through the catalog? I asked you guys that earlier, but I didn't see the responses yet. So do you want me to go through the catalog, or are you guys ready to skedaddle? Yeah, so while y'all are answering, I'm going to just kind of scroll back and look at the comments. Yeah, let's see. Boy, is there a lag. Goodness gracious. Talk about a lag. When I was looking on my channel, I'm still doing the drawing. Yes, go through the catalog. I wish I could go through the online exclusives. Okay, so I agree about the turtles. The paper's really awesome. That's why I said if you don't like the turtles, you can use the stamp set I used last week. I absolutely love this stamp set. Love it, love it, love it. But I've always said I'm going to support all the animals because we have so few animals, right? I just cannot get enough. I'm really struggling because I'm like, I need more animals. I'm afraid one day that they're like, there's never going to be an animal set. Like they're just going to stop making animal sets, right? Okay, so y'all said yes. So I'm going to slide this over to the side. And I'm not going to say too terribly much about the stuff. Like I'll tell you what I ordered. And then if you have questions, I'll look up, yeah, I'll look up and try to answer your questions. So, let's see. I need more room. I got to move these links. And let's see. I got to move the chick candy thing. Where is it? There we go. Cliffy, are you doing okay? Actually, let me move this over. I'll put this, where can I put this? We'll put it here. That way anybody that happens upon us, they'll see what we made tonight. Okay, so if you'll notice, like, if you have the catalog, you'll notice that the beginning part of it is, there's kits and there's scrapbooking kits. So there's a scrapbooking kit on 15. There's a scrapbooking kit on 17. So if you're a scrapbooker, you're going to love this catalog. Another scrapbooking kit on page 19. Another scrapbooking kit on page 21. This is another page of, I don't know. Then you've got your card and tag templates over here on page 24. On page 25, I did order the Time for Celebration ephemera pack, and I ordered the Greetings for All ephemera pack. I really do like these. Yeah, I really do like them. And if you'll turn the page, then you'll see all the really awesome ideas made using those ephemera packs. So if you didn't look at them too terribly closely, all of these were made with the ephemera. Yeah. I'm glad you're here, Cliffy. I'm so sorry you're going through all of that. Yeah, I need to tell you about our weekend. We had to go and help my in-laws. Okay, so on page 28, we have scrapbooking templates. So again, if you're a scrapbooker, you're going to really like this catalog. We have more ephemera packs here. These are returning from our previous publications. So, yeah. More scrapbooking. So we're on page 31, and so far we've pretty much just touched on scrapbooking stuff. This pen right here, this journaling pen, I did order that. If you're looking for basic white memories and more cards and envelopes, that's on this page. The album, the pages, a card pack. Okay, so talking about cloud cover, the fact that the ink pad is not available, you can get this Stampin' Spot in this assortment pack. And I did order this myself. So assortment pack number 1 comes with Real Red, Petal Pink, Garden Green, Cloud Cover, and Early Espresso. Assortment number 2 comes with Melon Mambo, Darling Duckling, Granny Apple Green, Fresh Fuchsia, and Basic Gray. Okay? If you get Paper Pumpkin, every month you usually get a Stamping Spot. But, you know, this color is not in there, right? Okay, so on page 34, we have Layered Thoughts. I did order that one. I do like it. I love having a stamp set that the greeting takes up the whole front of the card, right? Yes, Mary Catherine, I agree. I think that the first 31 pages are for the close to my heart people. There's other stuff in the back for them as well, so absolutely they are. Okay, so Layered Thoughts, I did get that. I did not get the congrats yet, but I probably will at some point. I don't really need any congrats cards right now. Here's the basic white note cards and envelopes. So if you're a fan of those, this is an item that I usually buy. Yeah, I love the note cards. On page 36, we have Encircled with Love, and I did order that one as well. I love circles. Y'all know that. I make a lot of projects using circles usually. On page 37, we just have some stamp sets that are returning. 38 and 39, y'all can read those pages. On page 40 and 41, this is the Florals in Bloom Suite. And I did order this entire collection on the pre-order. So the product, I normally show y'all my product pre-order, but so much happened with David's surgery that I wasn't able to show y'all that. But I did get this suite of product. I love the paper. This is just more ideas using that suite. And more ideas using that suite. And then on page 48, we have the Turtley Cute collection. And we used everything on here except for the ribbon. I don't have the ribbon in yet. I just ordered it today. I guess that wasn't available on the pre-order, I think, because I don't have it, right? But everything else, I didn't use the embossing folder yet, but the embossing folder and the ribbon I did not use, but everything else I did. Here's these awesome, awesome hexagons. Okay, so page 50 and 51 is just ideas using that collection. And then on page 52 and 53, we have the beautiful gallery collection. This is so beautiful. Becky and I were talking last night about these, the paper being in these frames. Now just remember, this pack of paper is only 6 by 6. So like when we were talking last night, we're like, okay, this one is right here. So that's probably a 4 by 4 frame. And then this one right here is in this frame. And that's probably, I don't know, I would guess a 3 by 3 or a 2.5 by 2.5. So these are, you know, small frames, but they're beautiful, right? Yeah. So this pack of paper is called, what's it called? Beautiful Gallery. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I told Becky last night that I'm afraid that the stamp set is going to bring down the paper. Like the paper's so beautiful that I just hope I can make something pretty enough to make the paper pop, right? Okay, on page 56 and 57, just more ideas using that suite of products. So it's kind of nice that they're giving you lots of ideas. On page 58 and 59, I don't even know how to say that word, so I won't even attempt it. But I did not order this suite of product. I did order the designer series paper so that I could make my paper charts for you guys. So it is on my to-do list. I just have not done it yet. And of course, I don't have the paper yet. So I owe y'all some online exclusive charts and then also this new catalog charts. More ideas on page 60. On page 61 is the Boho Vibes collection. And I did order this on my second order. The Everyday Arches came back in stock today, and I needed to get one of my customers their Chick Rewards. That was her choice for her Chick Rewards, so I had to place a second order today to get that. So I went ahead and ordered this combo, and I'll tell you why I got it. And it's this little card right here, and these dies. Hopefully I use it. Sometimes I order stuff and I don't get around to using it, but I like the cards that were made using this suite of product. Yeah, I like the cards. Hello, darling. Thanks, darling. Sending good vibes. Okay, on page 64 and 65, like I told y'all, there was going to be more scrapbooking stuff, so there you go. On page 67, Memories in Bloom. I didn't get that, but I did get the Florals in Bloom paper. This has got the sticker sheet with it. And then here's the two-tone 12 by 12 cardstock. On page 68 and 69, this again is for the scrapbookers. So it has the designer series paper with the sticker sheets. I don't have the sticker sheets. I just got the paper without it. And then we have the 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock. On page 71, again, this is for the scrapbookers. This is the 12 by 12 two-tone. You've got the sticker sheet with the celebratory SIPS designer series paper, and then the Celebrate Together stamp set. I did get this stamp set. If you look real closely, this has Best of Friends, Vacation Vibes, This Happened, What a Day, Holiday Fun, and Memories. And I just love the stamp set. Yeah, so I did order that one. On page 72 and 73, another scrapbooking. I did not get the stamp set. I almost did just for the cup, but I didn't. And then you've got the two-tone 12 by 12, and then the Weekend Adventures paper with the stickers. On page 74, we have the flip flaps. Flip flaps are a fun twist on sleeves. So if you're a scrapbooker, 2 more pages of product for you. So we've got the albums and the flip flaps. Now on page 77, we have all of the colors of two-tone 12 by 12 cardstock. So if you're a scrapbooker, here you go. Here's all of the 12 by 12 paper in single colors. I will for sure be ordering basic black for Halloween, probably pumpkin pie, real red and cherry cobbler for Christmas. When I make bigger projects for the holidays, I like using 12 by 12 cardstock. And of course I'll be getting the like Coastal Cabana and Pool Party, my favorite colors, Granny Apple Green. Okay, on page 78 and 79, just some more ideas for you. Page 80 is the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And page 81 is the Notes and Totes. And I did get this on the pre-order back when the pre-order was out. So it does make this cute little tote. Have not even opened that yet. I wish. On page 82, Cone Flower Celebrations. I didn't get it, but I ordered all the other flower stuff. So on page 83, I did order Silly Safari. Now this is a bundle, but this punch is not in stock right now. It's not available. Oh, I missed the white cardstock on page 77. On page 77, there is it Whisper White or is it the Close to My Heart White? Page 77. Oh, yeah, the White Willow cardstock. Oh, it used to be called White Daisy, and they changed it to White Willow. Interesting. Oh, to keep up with the... That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. The punch is not available. You can get the stamp set now, or you can wait and get the bundle when it comes in. I don't know when it's going to be available. Yeah, it's a 1 7/8. 1 7/8. On page 84, this washi tape coordinates with this die. So I ordered this on my second order today. I did not order on my first order, but I got the bundle, and then I also got the washi tape. I love washi tape. I'm glad that we actually have some in stock again. On page 86, I did order this bundle. I love large alphabets. I love it for doing journaling. I love it for making little notepads for people. When I used to go to convention, when we used to have Stampin' Up! Convention, I used to make notepads for my team using like alphabets. Anyway, I love alphabets. To personalize stuff, right? You can also monogram stuff. And then we have the party banner dies. It is, how many dies is it? Is it 20? It's 20 dies, okay? It's 20 dies. And then this is 36 dies. Okay. Don't forget, you get Stampin' Rewards. So this would definitely be one of those items for Stampin' Rewards, right? The Right Words stamp set. I got that on my pre-order. I love this Happy Birthday and the Thinking of You. I love this a lot. I say a lot, right? You guys know I do. I miss you already. You're so kind. This one is a good one. I wish I had the right words for a time like this. I never have the gift of gab, so that is that's a good one. Okay. I did not get either of these on page 90 or 91. I think the stripes and dots, I can't remember if I kept it or if I took it off my order. It's on my wish list, which is over here behind me. But I was trying to keep my order under a certain amount so that I could get it quicker. So I may have taken that off, but I will be adding it, or I will be getting it, because the samples really sold me on it. Yeah. Of course, I got Feathered Fun on page 94. And this is cute little birds. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what birds they are. I mean, it looks like lovebirds. Yeah. I also got Along These Lines. I love this little dog right here. I had myself a good cry yesterday about Bella. I know it's been over a year, but certain things will happen. What was it? Oh, I went for... So Bella loved golf cart rides, and so I got on the golf cart to go pick up David, and I've always, you know, for like for 13 years she always rode with me, and so yeah, I had myself a good cry that she wasn't on the golf cart with me. Okay, so on page 96 and 97, what is this called? Peaceful Pier. I did not get it, but I kind of sort of thought about it because y'all know David fishes. But I think that might be a trout, and David is a bass fisherman. On page 97, Peaceful View, I got that one with my on-stage packet. I think maybe that was Prize Patrol. On page 98, these are returning stamp sets, and also on 99, well, and 100 and 101. And then I don't think there's any new tools, right? Yeah, nothing's new. So if you have last year's catalog, all of this is just a repeat. The only new punch we have is the 1 7/8 circle. And that's it. Everything else we've had it before. Oh, Yvette says after 5 years she's cried. And I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, it's really painful. It's like a family member, right? On page 107, there's that same alphabet that we talked about earlier. And then these are the returning dies from our previous catalog and stamp sets. So on this page, we have 3 new embossing folders. That's the Join Together, the Turtle Textures, and the Damask Designs. I struggled saying that, didn't I? On page 111, nothing new on this page. It is a cute page, though. On page 112 and 113, nothing new. On page 115, what is new? You know, I don't think anything is new, is it? I don't think so. There's not an N, you know, next to it. So on page 118, the Regal Distressed Patterns paper returned. I never used it before, but it has returned. On 116 again, the Irresistible Designs. It says it includes UV coating. It's 6 sheets, 2 of each, 3-sided. It looks like you can color it with your sponges, right? On page 117, we have this new one. KINTSUGI. I'm not even going to attempt to say that because I would just mess it up. So this is a return. The Season of Elegance, that's a return. The Florals in Bloom is a new one. Nest of Winter's a return. Turtley Cute is new. Perennial Lavender's a return. Country Woods return. Thoughtful Journey return. And then Beautiful Gallery. You saw that previously. On this page, everything is a return except for the Boho Vibes. Yeah, so we have lots of carryover. Lots and lots. On page 121, we have my favorite, which is the assortments. So we've got the in colors, the new in colors, the brights, the neutrals, the regals, and the subtles. And I did order all of those today. I love the brights. I mean, not the brights. I love the assortments. I just wish that we had them in 12 by 12 because it would be perfect for box making and all the stuff that I make. But we somehow managed to make it work, right? Okay, page 123, you've got your envelopes. 124, we've got our embellishments. We have a few new ones. The pressed flowers, the flower accents, the muted palette dots, then the 2024 flat pearls, the 2025 flat pearls, and the loose gold sequins, and then the washi tape. Yeah. So like 2 of the ones I gave away tonight are still current. And then on page 127, we have our ribbon. We thought we were ribbon poor before. Boy, we are really ribbon poor now. I mean, I would be happy if we just had like one big roll of white ribbon. We do have a little bit of white ribbon in this Misty Moonlight pack, but you only get 2 yards, and I'm hoping that it's 2 yards of each. I'm not real sure. It just says 2 yards. It's $5, so the price is right, but I'm just not sure. It says one spool each of 2 colors. The width is 1/4 inch and the length is 2 yards. I don't know. Anyway, I ordered all the new in color ribbon. Then the basic beige, the shaded spruce, and then the real red baker's twine returned or stayed. The linen thread stayed, thank God. And then the baker's twine assortment stayed. On the next page, we just have repeats, sponge daubers, blender pens, blender brushes, the Stampin' Blends, the neutral colors. Those are on page 129, so if you're looking for those. And then on page 131, we have our Versamark, Memento, Stays On, the white, and then the cleaner for the Stays On. 132 and 133, watercolor pencils, Wink of Stella, embossing powder. You have to look real closely to see that. It's a beautiful page, but it's kind of hidden. 134, 135, just talk us about the colors, the color wheel. Okay, so don't forget, on this page here, you can order all of your in colors, but the bundle that has that's supposed to have the cloud cover is not available because the cloud cover is not available. Yeah, so the cloud cover color did not meet expectations, and so it's not available, but all the other colors are. So you'll have to get your cardstock, your stamp pad, your stamp pad, your ink refill, your blends, and then if you want the 12 by 12 cardstock. So I just like get a ruler and then go like that, and then get your item numbers. On page 138 and 139, you have the other color families, so subtles, brights, regals, neutrals, I did not do an in color club this year because with everything going on with David having cancer and then my issues, um, I'm trying to really limit my physical labor, my physical, yeah, just anything that requires me to move a lot. So, and also last year we had so many back orders. Like it took so many hours to shift everything because of all the back orders. So to be honest, not only am I trying to like eliminate, using my arms, but also just the stress of trying to figure out in color club and back orders. Yeah. So the back order situation was really brutal last year. It's like it took hours and hours to try to finagle everything and get it all to work out. And yeah, I mean, I did apologize to everybody, but it was a real, it was not easy. I don't know how some people do it, but it was a struggle because the embellishments were on back order, the paper was on back order, the ink pads were on back order forever. Um, yeah, if you only have 5 people participate, it's probably not a problem. But we're not allowed to cash and carry those items, so we're not not supposed to be. We're not allowed to cash and carry. So anyway, on page 140 we have the paper pumpkin. 141 talks about being a demonstrator, and then we have our index. On page 144, this is the sharing, loving, crafting, and it's the angel policy stamp set. So if you sell your cards, you can use these images on the back. I'm just now looking at that real closely. Yeah. 2 of them say copyright Stampin' Up. Look at this old phone. Isn't that funny? I remember those phones. My kids wouldn't know what they look like. Okay, so are y'all still there? I think I'm starting to sound hoarse, aren't I? I don't think I've talked this long in a long time. It's been an hour and 17 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to scroll back now just for a couple minutes and look at the comments. So Cliffy, you needed the stamp cases. It looks like somebody got you the number. You know what? I used to put mine in the stamp cases, but now I have this container I got at IKEA, and I actually cut mine. Oh, you can tell they're still wet. I just cleaned them the other day. I cut mine in quarters. Yeah, so I cut it in half and then I cut it in half. And that makes it much more manageable for me. I did used to use the stamp cases. And this container is not airtight, so that's what keeps it from getting all yucky inside. Yeah, here's the name of it. But yeah, this is what I use now. I used to use the stamp cases. Joan, I completely understand. I think a lot of people are in that situation for sure. Okay, I'm just oh gosh, Yvette, I am so sorry. I'm just now reading what you wrote in full detail. I am so sorry. That's terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, hon. Um, let's see. What do I use to hold my cell phone? Well, I used to use the Archon mount. I can't really show you. I used to use the Archon mount that it clips onto my desk over here. But customers, y'all, were complaining that my desk was shaking every time I did something. So I actually bought a camera boom. So it has it has 3 legs, and it goes all the way up in the air. Yeah, it's a camera boom is what I use. So Cheryl, if you're still here, I use a boom, a camera boom. But I still have my Archon mount here for my pre-recorded videos. Yeah, when I sit down though, my knee hits this and it moves it. So I just use my camera boom now. You can look on Amazon just for camera boom and it will show you all kinds of choices. Okay, let's see. Well, if I missed your question tonight, if you're still here or if you're watching the recording, if I missed your question, you guys can shoot me an email if you had a question. Okay, I see some people are saying, oh, never mind. I know what that means. Cliffy, I was going to try to convince people to buy them, but I don't know. I always try to keep it real, right? Yeah. I mean, I think this image is cuter. I think the one on the shell one is the cutest of all. I think this one's really, really cute. And this one's fairly cute. The one I used is the least cutest, but I don't know. What can I say? I mean, like I said, I'm animal poor here. There's not that many animal stamp sets. There's so many animals that we could have. I'm just going to keep begging and keep begging and keep begging, right? Yeah, I don't think that Stampin' Up's going to come out with the electric with an electric one. I certainly don't want them to come out with the current white one, the white Big Shot that's really big. I bought it and it seriously moves the pace of a snail. I would really like to return it, but I've had it a long time. I kept thinking that maybe if I used it for a while, it would speed up. It never sped up. It is slow as molasses. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off. I need to eat dinner, and Becky, I need to give you a call so we can get your order placed. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'll see you guys again next Tuesday. Oh yeah, you guys have a fabulous Mother's Day for those of you that are mothers. Happy Mother's Day next Sunday, right? I keep telling David it is Mother's Day week, right? Yeah, Cliffy, I hope you have a fabulous Mother's Day. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you'd like to join my team, that special is going on right now too. Yeah. $165 in product of your choice. That's a pretty awesome deal, right? Okay, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. Yeah, see you next Tuesday. Bye.